I want to talk about the difference between dietitians and nutritionists, and the difference might be different than what you think. I am packing up to head home from Fancy. There's my giant suitcase from celebrating the Brain Plate launch. Fancy stands for the Food and Nutrition Conference and Exhibition. It's a national dietitian conference where over 10,000 nutrition and dietetic professionals meet. Normally, when I talk about the difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist, I talk about education, how dietitians are required to now have a master's degree, complete a 1,200-hour internship, and pass a national registration, as well as get 75 hours of continuing education every 5 years. Nutritionists can also be highly educated. Many of them have master's degrees, but some of them only have a work certification, and there's no standardization of what qualifies to be a nutritionist. But this year at the conference, what really stood out to me was the difference in ethics. Part of the registration to be a registered dietitian is that we have to follow a code of ethics. It's very clearly laid out. There are a lot of standards and a lot of rules to follow. These rules govern everything from how we are accepting money from industry partners to how we provide education based on evidence-based recommendations. Unlicensed professionals such as nutritionists or wellness influencers do not have a code of conduct because there is no standardization in the industry. There are no rules that they have to follow about which companies they do or do not accept money from, and there are no rules about what kind of information that they can provide to you. And there really are no consequences if they provide harmful information to you or to the public. Now, I'm not saying that all wellness influencers or nutritionists are evil. I know and am friends with many people in this industry. I know that many of them come from a good place where they want to give you more information so that you can make better informed decisions about your health and your life. I also know how frustrated many people are with my profession and feel that registered dietitians are slow to adopt new forms of nutrition therapies or provide new and latest information. The reason for that is even though there is a lot of emerging areas of research and a lot of different really exciting realms, not all of these are going to end up coming to fruition. Some of the early evidence that we see promoting different strains of probiotics or different forms of diet like carnivore could potentially have long-term effects that are different than what we see in the short term. Because of my code of ethics, my first goal is always to do no harm. If you're still with me, I appreciate it because there is so much nuance to this conversation that it's impossible to get across in a 30-second reel or a quick soundbite. It is so much easier to hear a wellness influencer say something that is completely against the grain and feel like something is being hidden from you in the industry. Every licensed healthcare professional, from registered dietitian to licensed professional counselor to your medical doctor, has a code of ethics to follow. They are all, first, doing no harm, and secondly, making sure that they are providing clear evidence-based guidelines to you. When you're considering who to listen to and who to follow online, think about who has a license to follow and a code of ethics and who has virtually no consequence from telling you bad information.